Good. Hold on. Good. There we go. Morning. Good morning. It's not needed anymore, this last one. There we go. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. And do you want to see my first birthday present? Ta-da! It's my birthday week. It's not today. It's tomorrow. But look at my new chair. Isn't it pretty? So let's see how long it looks pretty. But the thing about it that's awesome is it's intentionally a cross-legged chair. It's meant for sitting in cross-legged, and that's how I prefer to sit. So I am in a very pleased situation right now. I'm feeling very good about it. Cozy. It's super thick foam. What is it, Peekaboo? You can sleep in here. Alex is not here yet. Well, he's here, but he's not gonna let you in just yet. So, good morning, everybody. Happy birthday week to you. Yes, I'm eating candy for breakfast. Delicious. So, before we jump into working on a knit project, which is what I thought we would do today, I thought we would continue working on the knitted baby blanket, see if we can get a little bit more knocked out today. We'll finish it eventually, okay? But before that, I wanted to check out our Discord and see what's been going on in there, because I posted a whole lot of pictures of the garden and the plants. I want you to see those, but I also want to see Louisa's updated oxalis. Look at that baby. Do you see a second baby leaf there in the potting mix at the bottom? So, after all, there was another corm that came back to life, but look at how good that plant is looking. It's just a baby, tiny little oxalis. Hi. You can come up. Come on. Lots of room. Here. You have to jump though. I'm not picking you up. Come here. There you go. Oh, she's so nice. Hi, baby. Is Alex not letting you into his office? What will you do? Are you going to take over the stream and just host? Oh, so nice. Look how nice this kitty is. Remember when she was scared? I'll forever just continue to remind you guys that this was a very scared scaredy cat who killed animals for food. She lived outside. She had fleas and worms, and she was so fat with like worms that I thought she was pregnant. And now look at her. A beautiful, beautiful diva. Look at this. I can't even do anything else. I just have to love her. Look at her eyes. Look at her pretty little face. Look at this pretty face. Isn't she so sweet? Oh, she used to be such a jerk, and she was so afraid of me, and she was like, not mean, but just so timid that it was annoying. And I was gonna be fine with that forever, and now she turned into this docile house cat. Hi. I mean, she'll still tell you when she doesn't want the attention you're giving her, but more often than not, you get this like very sweet kitty cat. Isn't she so sweet? Hi, baby. Good morning. How was your breakfast? Did you have a good breakfast? Yeah. I'm gonna purr into the microphone. Hey. I hope you're hearing the purring. Hey, baby. How you doing? Alright, back into it. Sorry, got distracted. Always gotta pet the cat when the cat comes by. Can't leave her. She deserves all the affection. She'll sit with me for a little bit until she's no longer feeling like it, and then she'll leave. Look at her though. Come on. It's like, I want more pets. I'm sorry, I have to just watch her for a sec 'cause she's gonna paw me. I know she is. Are you gonna grab my face? Good girl. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Discord. Let's go back into the Discord. And if you're bored of looking at flowers, then you can just watch the cat be the cutest thing in the whole world. Okay, Candace put in a meme into our Discord. When you're planning your garden, realize you need 10 more acres. Me every year. This is not my most flattering top or position. Good job, Laura. Okay, I went to the farm on the weekend, which is where my parents live. They live on a 15 acre fruit farm. They have apple trees, pear trees, Concord grapes, wine grapes, coronation grapes, and then my mom has like, I don't know, 6 fields that are like the size of maybe like 3 large swimming pools each. I don't know how to give you size, but she has a bunch of different gardens for a bunch of different reasons. So one is full of garlic, one is full of tomatoes, one is full of peppers, and then there's a couple full of flowers. It's like a whole thing. Anyway, I went there and it's spring, so everything is waking up there as well. And look at these baby robins. Aren't they so cute? Look at its freakish little face. Its eyes aren't open yet. There are 3 of them in here. 1, 2, and 3. Aren't they just little freakish, cute little dinosaurs? Look at these tiny little naked dinosaurs. What are they doing? So weird. Here's another picture of them. Hi guys. I got to show Alistair these tiny little birds. It was so fun. Also, the trilliums are in full bloom now at my parents' little forest space. You can see how like I'm halfway in the forest. So there's like the equivalent of forest behind me. You can see how narrow it is. It's not a very big space. But here is another good shot of those trilliums looking very cute. Also, Alex and I went to a car wash and they had all different colors of soap. So I took a picture because I am 12 years old apparently. So this is the different colors of wild violet that I currently have in my wild violet pots. So I grow all of my garden in pots. I don't have any in-ground space. I live in the middle of the city. Everything's concrete or patio stones or bricks. There's not a lot of green space. So I have a 5-foot in diameter cylindrical, because it's like a circle but 2 feet tall, planter. I have a 2-foot across, 2-foot deep pots, a bunch of those. I grow in pots. Anyway, in my small pots I have some perennials, and my wild violets are so pretty. I'm obsessed right now. There's I think there's 4 different colors that I've noticed. So this is all 4 of them. It's the bright sort of sugar plum color at the top. Then at the side, if we're going counterclockwise, at the side there's the white with the blue center. And that one is, I'm just calling it white because it's the only one that has white in it. And then the one at the like 6 o'clock on our clock here is violet, but the middle is like this indigo, this bright, really beautiful color. Hey, good morning. It's this bright, oh, I forgot to put up the banner, Alex. Huh? I forgot to put the banner up. I'll put it up on Wednesday. Anyway, oh, I can do this. Okay, so there's the white one with the blue center, and the blue is like electric blue. It's so pretty. Then there is the purple, like actual violet with the blue center. Then this one up here is like a periwinkle color. I know it's hard to tell the difference between those two, but when it's open, it's a lot easier. I just couldn't find one that was all the way open. But this one's like a periwinkle color. Oh God, isn't that just such a pretty mix of colors that just come up together? I'm obsessed with them. I took like a lot of photos of them. Look at this. Look at the veining on this wild violet. Are you kidding me? She's beautiful. And from the outside, she's got like a white back to her petal. And then this one's got like a little, I don't know, like a demon face on it. That's what I saw. Little horns. I think it's so cute. Upset. Oh, this might be a place where I can show you the difference in the color. No, it looks the same still. It doesn't look the same in real life. Look at this frickin' wild violet. Are you kidding? I took these pictures on my phone. Look how nice they are. Look how close I got to like, look at that focus. For a cell phone, I feel like, look at the dewdrops. That's pretty good for a cell phone picture. I just wanted you to see the veining on these flowers. That's so beautiful. I did a little photo shoot with them because I was trying to show off all the different colors. So this one shows off the two different purples really well. This lighting shows it a lot better. So there's the periwinkle one here at the bottom, and then this one is the purple with violet, like ultraviolet. So you can see that there's like a grouping of different colors. Also within the white category of flower, there's different flowers that come out. So these are two different plants, and the plants are creating flowers that are slightly different. So the one plant, most of the petal is like veined and blue, and this other plant, most of the petal is white. So it ends up looking like I have 5 different colors. See what I mean? Also, at my parents' farm, I went for a little walk around and harvested some more wild violets that were growing there to put in my perennial pots. And I found a yellow one. And my mom said, oh, that's not a wild violet, that's a Johnny Jump Up. And I was like, I don't ever recall seeing this anywhere else. It doesn't grow the exact same way that a wild violet does, but it's the same flower. So it's obviously something like it. So I want to figure out what that is today. I took some from the forest, or the edge of the forest, I should say, and I potted it up so that I will have it growing next year. This is, again, all of those violet colors that I've got growing right now. I was very excited about it. I don't know if you can tell by the fact that I have a photo series about the colors in my garden. It is so early in spring right now that I am just desperate to like to see spring. So I'm taking pictures of as soon as the colors start showing up. But this one shows the color difference between the periwinkle and the deep violet as well. I feel like you can really see the lightness of this purple, which is good. It didn't show up as well in the other photos, but you can see here, like these are 2 different colors of plant. Anyway, really pleased, really proud of my collection of wild violets. Like, are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at this beautiful photo. With the dew on it, are you kidding me? Where is everyone today? No one's seeing these beautiful photos. I'm just talking to myself here, showing you my garden, and nobody's even getting to see it. Where are you guys? Show up. Hello. Thank you for that like. I saw that. Okay, speaking of which, if you come in, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. I see. Thanks, Louisa. Also, good morning. I see. Good morning, Deborah. Okay, so this is my garden right now. This is this morning. So we do have stuff happening. We have so many nasturtiums coming up. I had to have planted, I know I planted over 100 nasturtiums. Like there's no way that I planted any less than 100. I'm going to say it was probably closer to 150 individual seeds. That being said, I'm sure that squirrels and slugs and skunks and possums and cats and birds and rats will all make an impact on the number of seeds that actually survived. However, even with many of them getting eaten or disturbed, you can see at the bottom of this one planter, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 visible nasturtiums. Oh, 7, one up here, just in that one little spot. And then in the pots underneath it, you can see there's nasturtiums in those pots as well. So they are starting to come up over in this pot as well. There's a couple of them visible over there. So we really are getting some stuff happening now, which is very exciting to me. This is one of my metal raised garden beds. So this is, it's more than a foot tall. I'm going to say it's 18 inches tall, and it's 3 feet by 2 feet. I planted the pansies in there. I got some pansies from the garden center a few weeks ago. I just really wanted to see some color in the garden. So that's what's right along the edge here. But in addition to that, we also have these 3 beauties. 1, 2, 3. Those are all straw flowers. Then you can see along the side here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Here. Oops. Can you stay close, Mr. Microphone? There we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then around this height right here, 6 nasturtiums all coming out of that pot. And then in the back of this pot, I planted a whole bunch in the back of this raised bed. I planted, I think these are the Queenie Lime Orange zinnias. And then there's sweet peas and nasturtiums and a cleome that I also planted in there. The middle of this pot has a marigold, a bunch of marigolds. Also, I did start some new seeds. So even though we're well into planting season, in my grow shelf, I started some marigold seeds for the Jolly Jester because we found, by some miracle, we found a Jolly Jester marigold seed head that I had tried to press flat, but it all dried out. So I figured the seeds are probably viable. Hopefully, we'll see. Here's another pot where I put in some, oops, you're not looking at what I'm looking at, some straw flowers. So there's 3 large straw flowers. There's also a pile back at the back side around this height. There's 5 snapdragons that I put in. There's also tons of poppies coming up in this pot. Okay, there's all of that. Another pot, this one has a peony coming up in it and a 2nd and 3rd peony stem out of the ground. So this has, oh no, that's not a stem, sorry. 2 peony stems are coming out of the ground here. Then I've got Clarkia Mountain Garland coming up really well. And then I believe these are calendula, 1, 2, and 3, the line of seedlings. I think that's calendula. A bunch of these seedlings are wild violets, so this must have been parked next to the wild violets last summer, and then those seeds fell into this pot and they sprouted, and I'm gonna let them go because I love wild violets and they're not going to disturb my summer garden anyway. Okay, this is my 2 foot across by 2 foot deep circular pot, and this one has only moonlight nasturtiums. Like, well, it's got lots of other things in it. I planted nasturtiums in many of the pots in my backyard. In this one, I only planted moonlight nasturtium. So the only color that will be in this pot of nasturtium will be like this pale buttery yellow, which I'm excited for because in all the other pots, it's just a variety, like assorted nasturtiums. So I'm excited to see this one have just one color to see how that feels. It's a climbing nasturtium, so I have it with a trellis behind it. In this pot, I also put a bunch of Apricotta Cosmos. That's what these 3, starting up here, 1, 2, 3. I also ended up putting some glorious red zinnias. So we'll have red zinnias, apricot cosmos, yellow nasturtiums, a multicolor pink, purple, blue, red, sweet peas. What else is in here? I have sweet peas coming up where they shouldn't, down here. Those 2 under the zinnia are coming up in the wrong spot, so I'm gonna have to dig those out, transplant them, but that's fine. And then at the bottom of this pot, all along the front, I have sweet alyssum. Here's some sweet peas that are just breaking ground. There's 3 of them here. There's one down here, one here, and one here. So that's 3 separate sweet peas coming up that I just put those seeds in the ground in like February. So that's awesome. I'm very happy about that. I was going to be okay if only the adult sweet peas that I planted were going to survive. I was still going to be fine with that as my reality. But now that I see these winter ones coming up, it's over for these bees. I'm telling you, it's going to be glorious. Just the sweet peas are going to be glorious. Okay, so this is the firecracker vine. I planted it last week. It looks like it's doing okay. I know it looks a little kind of wonky, but the leaves were wonky. So this is not damage. It's just a small seedling. It will inevitably take off. And then this back here behind it, that's an amaranth. I planted a lot of seeds, so a lot of stuff is happening. Okay, here's another angle of some sweet peas. And an amaranth that's just snuck its way in, but you can see at the bottom there's some coming up. Oh gosh, it's going to be glorious when these sweet peas really take off. They're just getting started on like grabbing the trellis, so we've got time. Also, my poppies are doing phenomenal. I haven't really been thinning them. I thinned stuff around the poppies, but I haven't thinned the actual poppies because I want every single one of them to have a chance to flower. So I want to give them as much time as possible before I start sacrificing any of them. But they are coming along. We are now getting second leaves on our poppy seedlings, and I don't even know which ones these are. Until they're a little bit bigger, it's hard for me to tell. But we have the Sunset Sonata. Tropical Sunset, that's what one is. We have the Mission Bells, we have the Icelandic Poppy, we have the Dusky Rose. We have, oh god, the poppies are going to be phenomenal. In like 1 month, we're going to have poppy flowers. I'm so excited to see that. We also have seedlings still just breaking ground every day. This is a pot full of feverfew, and I don't know what the seedling is. It's coming up looking like a zinnia, but it could also be a sunflower. So this is either a zinnia or a sunflower. There's a small chance it's a calendula, but I don't think so. Also, I added some sweet alyssum to the front of this bed here. Those behind it are, I believe, celosia. They may be gomphrena because I planted, I can't tell the difference between those two, but these ones over here, you can see in the corner okay, there's 2 red ones and then 2 green ones. One of those is celosia and one of those is gomphrena. I don't know. But it's great. It's going to be great. Okay, and let's get back in here. This one is straw flowers, feverfew, and some zinnias. Oh my god, these are going to be so chaotic and so beautiful. For real. Here's some of my wild violets. I am obsessed. I love them so much. I go out and visit them multiple times a day, every single day. These are the yellow ones. I didn't take a good picture of the yellow ones. These are the white ones. Look how pretty they are. It was raining this morning. And my hostas are really on their way out now. These ones will be coming out this week. I told Alex I'm so excited to see them open, and he was like, will you see them by Wednesday? I forgot, I'm leaving town. I'm going out of town for the weekend. So all of these things are going to be just taking off this week, and I'm going to miss it. But it's okay. I'll come back and they'll be there for me. Look at these beautiful white and green hostas. I have 2 of them in this pot. And then you see the ferns coming up all through this pot. This one's going to be glorious. I can just tell. It's got a bleeding heart. Oh, so pretty. And then this one is a different pot that has no bleeding heart, but it does have wild violets growing in it. It's got hostas. It's got ferns. I think I have 2 kinds of ferns in here as well, which is awesome. I love ferns. I think they're so pretty. I took some really cute pictures so you could see them. But this one, I'm really, really excited about this giant hosta. I know the first leaf is damaged. I'm not concerned. That plant is going to put out 10 leaves. So to have one of them damaged is not really upsetting for me. This one's leaf, it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited to see the leaves on that hosta. Like, they're going to be huge. Look at the texture. You can already see they're going to be like rumply. Oh god, it's going to be so pretty. Okay, I also noticed that another one of the ferns that was kind of looking like it didn't survive winter is now alive. Putting up its fiddleheads. Beautiful. I don't know what this plant is, but it's growing like it's a perennial, so I'm going to let it go until it tells me what it is. Don't you think? This big one, it was just in this pot, and this pot is a perennial pot, so I assume It's a perennial. It could definitely be a weed that just got in, but I'm just going to leave it until it's time. Also, this thing hasn't decided if it wants to live or not. Do you see how small this tiny plant is? I don't know what it wants. I don't know if there's more underneath the ground in this area that's gonna come up and look healthy, or if that's just the last like vestiges of survival for this thing. I really don't know what it is. I bought it as a perennial last year. It overwintered. It didn't all the way die. I guess we'll see. I don't know. Next, I got you some nice close-ups of that cute little fern. Look at its little fern fingers. Oh, it's so cute. The fern little like leaflets, they have their little tiny baby fern lines on them. Wow, you know you are emotionally unstable when I can like get tears in my eyes over how cute a fiddlehead of a fern is. I am PMSing. If I cry today, it's hormonal. Okay, more ferns. Never too many ferns. Look at those beauties coming up. Juicy. We won't be eating any of these because we want them to grow big and strong. Maybe someday we will harvest from our ferns. Today is not that day. Okay, so that was this photo set. Now we're here. Okay, so this is something I was really excited about. This is my ostrich fern and maidenhair fern. I remember acquiring the maidenhair fern. I don't remember having it. Like, I know I brought it home, but I don't remember seeing it ever again. And it came up this spring. So maybe it died back and I just didn't notice it. But when it came back in the spring, I was like, it is so pretty. Isn't it so like frilly? It's so dainty. The stems are like just pins. Like it's literally like wire with tissue paper leaves on it. It's so pretty. Also, my morning glory is doing great. There's the morning glory. That's the Sunrise Serenade morning glory. I did not plant any regular morning glory. Our neighborhood is absolutely overwhelmed with this one variety of morning glory that is like purple and pink, 2 different colored flowers, 1 per plant type thing. And it's all over every fence here. It's separate from the invasive ground cover morning glory, which we also have here. It's like that one's white. There's the only other morning glory I've ever seen is like a big white flower, and that's like one lady in the neighborhood has it. Anyway, this Sunrise Serenade one was absolutely spectacular last year, and I only had a few seeds left. I didn't collect any last year from the plant, but the plant did make seeds, so there's a possibility that more of these will come up because morning glory is quite aggressive as a grower. If they do come up, I will save seeds from them. If they don't come up, I'll try to save seeds from this one, but it's alive. Also, I wanted you to see how good the sweet peas in my 5-foot bed are looking. So I have nasturtiums and sweet peas interplanted on this trellis system. You can see on this trellis, there's a sweet pea line, but in between every triangle, there's a nasturtium. I'm pretty excited about it. There's just another angle of it. Nasturtium, nasturtium, sweet pea, nasturtium, sweet pea, nasturtium, sweet pea. And hopefully, I didn't actually check, but hopefully these are the climbing nasturtiums, not the mounding. And then they'll be able to climb on this trellis and all will be well. Oh, they're so beautiful. This is a purple cleome, which is doing very well. Yes, I transplanted it awfully small, but that's okay. It'll be just fine. Okay, and now next, I wanted you to see the ferns that are coming up, looking really cute. This is one of I believe this is an ostrich fern, and it's really pretty. And it's juicy, and I'm so excited to see it. Oh, I missed her. This is from our old house. This one is a fern that was many, many years old, and same with the hostas in this container, lived at our old house, and we took it with us when we moved. This is my This is my I don't know what to do with it garden. This area is perennials, so there is stuff happening in this area. Like I've got purple irises coming up here in that pot, an unknown perennial down in the bottom of this pot. This is one of my mint pots. I add compost on the top of it in the spring. I cut it all back in the winter, and it does well for me. I probably won't fertilize it this year because I believe I fertilized it last year, and mint doesn't need very much from me. So this one is also in partial shade. This whole garden, the sun line is the line that starts here. So it goes from here down to the bottom there. This area is like, that's all full sun. This is all partial shade. So that's why these plants they're not ones that are going to be super sad about being in partial shade. Also, I think I have a weed in here. I think this is garlic mustard. I think garlic mustard made its way into my garden. And I'm not going to let it seed if that's what it is. I haven't even checked yet, but I'm going to check. Anyway, and this is my little, what is that called? A little fairy village. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know it's not a fairy village. It's something else. A gnome. I don't know. It has a name. Okay, also my other hostas are opening. These ones are smaller. You can tell because the leaf is wrapped around a stem as opposed to just the whole leaf coming out. There's like a stem involved. Oh, this is what I wanted your help with. I think that my maidenhair fern did reproduction because I don't know what it's called. I don't feel like these are seeds because maidenhair ferns, do they even, like, how do they reproduce? How do maidenhair ferns reproduce? How to propagate a maidenhair fern by stem. No, that's not what I want. Northern maidenhair fern. Propagating my maidenhair fern. I don't want to propagate it. I want to know how the actual reproductive system. That's not a maidenhair fern. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for... Okay, let's see. Fern types in Southern Ontario. A lady fern. Okay, we've got Christmas fern, hearts fern, fragile fern, sensitive fern. This is not... Oh, Ontario ferns. Thank you, Ontario ferns. This website is all about the ferns that grow in Ontario. If you're not from Ontario, don't go away. Most of the ferns grow in Eastern North America as well. I love nerds. Nerds are so good. Okay, so show me what I'm looking for. Find ferns. Identification. Fern identification. Okay, so we're talking about this fern. This is my maidenhair. Hold on. Go back to the maidenhair. This is my maidenhair fern, or what I've been calling a maidenhair fern. Fern silhouettes. Fern frond decisions. Oh, divisions. Okay, mine is divided. How? How is my maidenhair fern divided? It is a fern, right? I'm not crazy. Cinnamon fern. Smooth cliff break. Slender. Ooh, this is a pretty little website. I kind of love her. Okay, let's find my maidenhair glory here. Okay, so far, this one's the only one that's... Aw, mine is a sensitive fern. The one that I have from the forest floor is called a sensitive fern. My poor baby. This one lives in my backyard or in my parents' farm. Look, see this photo? Ready for this? Watch, hold on. I took a photo of the ferns up close today because I thought you might like to see it. Not that one, this one. Look, here's this one. There it is. Here's mine. Here's what the internet has. Here's mine. Did I take any other pictures of that one? No. Okay, so I need to find my fern. Sorry, I got distracted. Common names. Okay, Robert's fern, that's not it. So sensitive fern is one of my ferns. Great. What about green spleenwort? Nope, that's not it. Maidenhair spleenwort? No. Why is my fern not listed here? I got it from a forest in Ontario. Oh, that looks right. Nope, nope, it doesn't. I thought it was. That's Ontario ferns. You seem to be missing. Maybe in glossary? Nope. Latin name, common name. Slideshow. No, I don't want an actual slideshow. Mystery ferns. Glossary? No. Leaf division? Groups? Grape ferns. No, that's not it. Holly ferns. No. Wood ferns. It's in the wood. Like it's in the woods. Do they have a search tool? It's showing her maidenhair. Do they have a search tool? Let's see what their search tool has. Home. And common name. Don't know. Name search. Don't know. Okay, let's see. Maidenhair Fern, Ontario. I feel like I know that what I have is a maidenhair fern. This one. This is a maidenhair fern. Oh, brittle maidenhair fern. Okay. Brittle maidenhair fern, Ontario. Well, let's try spelling it right. Okay, the brittle maidenhair fern is a native fern found throughout Ontario. Though it's less common than the northern maidenhair fern, both species are known for delicate lacy fronds and are often used in shade gardens. Brittle maidenhair ferns prefer moist, shady conditions and can be a bit more sensitive to dry conditions than northern maidenhair ferns. Okay. That's who we're looking for then. Brittle maidenhair fern. How do you care for a brittle maidenhair fern? Will tolerate some standing water. Okay. That's why it's so happy right now. Okay, brittle maidenhair fern, Ontario life cycle. I know, this is so exciting. Typical fern life cycle involving both asexual and sexual reproduction with a lifespan of several years. The plant grows gradually, reaching maturity in 1 to 3 years and typically spreads around 12 to 18 inches wide, while it can be found in various habitats. Spore dispersal. There we go. Reproduce through spores, which are released from the underside of the fronds. Spores germinate into small heart-shaped gametophytes, which require water. Fertilization, good. Fertilized zygote, okay, good. Can also spread through rhizomes. Okay, so what am I looking at then in that picture? What's, like, why does it look like it has pollen? Maybe I can put life cycle pollen. I know it's a fern, so there is no pollen, but like, what is it? Okay. All about brittle maidenhair. Okay, that's not what I want. I want, like, information. Our guide to maidenhair ferns. How to plant, grow, care for maidenhair ferns. Maybe in the images they will have it. There we go. That's what I've got going on right now. Hold on. Okay, so here's my beautiful brittle maidenhair. There's the rhizome. Yeah. That's what I got going on. Root system. Why are they selling me so much? Okay. Parts of the spores. Sporophyll. Okay. I don't have this stuff happening. I have something where they're hanging off of the plant. Oh my god, isn't that crazy? They're literally like... They're like people. Like an egg finds a sperm. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, what I'm dealing with right now, is part of the life cycle, but it's not shown in this. I'm not giving up yet. Found the flower. Western meadow... Hold on. Western meadow root. What is that? What is that? As if you found it. Why is it coming off of my maidenhair fern? What do you mean? How did you find that? Why is it not being called a fern here? I'm confused. So hold on, let me show you the pictures again in case you missed it. So they had these like sticks. They're part of the fern, connected to the fern, but they had these sticks coming off of it, and the sticks had these like little seedy things happening. And I took pictures, like after I touched them, they kind of fell off, see? So what is that then? Western meadow rue. A native plant known for its delicate feathery leaves and open clusters of greenish brown flowers, a perennial herb. But the one I have... What do you mean? I searched your image with Google. I mean, but it's... Is it not a maidenhair fern then? I'm very confused. It's from the buttercup family. Doesn't it look like a fern though? Like, look at this. This is the plant that it's coming off of. Doesn't that look like a fern? I've been calling it a maidenhair fern forever. Why didn't I take a wide angle picture of it? Who am I? What is wrong with me? Hold on. That's so bizarre. But okay. I'm confused and also fine with it. Oh well, I guess it's not a fern. That's so confusing. Okay, good to know. Now you can see my cute little fairy garden. Toadstool Inn, isn't it cute? The moss looks like it's dying, and this is in dappled shades, so I'm hoping it will come back to life. I'm convinced this is a fern. I'm so confused. That's a fern. Don't you think? How are you not a fern? Look at these pretty ferns. Oh, I love my ferns. Okay, last slides of ferns before we can get back into knitting. This is one of my ostrich beauties. It's just opening, so the leaves are all narrow and tiny, just like this. Look at them. Look at the little spore holding spots on the backs of the leaves. So cute. Look at her. She's so fuzzy right now. These aren't even a fuzzy fern once they open up. Aw, she's so cute. And then my yarrow, which is glorious. I'm so excited to see the yarrow bloom. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Next in the photo set is a zoomed out picture of the garden so that you can see the greenery that's going on right now. We've got a pretty good amount. Everything's looking really like it's coming to life. The perennials are obviously a little farther ahead than the annuals, but I believe we'll be there soon. Again, here's just a farther over angle and last whole angle so you could see the whole thing. Gorgeous. The garden. My anthurium is giving flowers again, and I need to repot it. She is struggling, trying to escape from her pot. I would love to see that because I love plants and I have an obsession with knowing about everybody's gardens. All right. We've done it. We've caught up on the garden. I planted almost everything. I'm going to show you what I didn't plant yet because I have a couple things left that still need a little bit more time to grow. I have baby coleus here that I'm going to show. More coleus. We will eventually sacrifice some of the coleus. We do not need this many. But I also can't do it yet because I don't know what's gonna happen to them. Whoa. Ugh. Almost turned myself around. Okay, so let me show you Laura, stressed out because aphids and or because of the stress that she because of the stress she attracted aphids. That's annoying. I hate that for you. Just turn that off for a minute so it's not too bright here. Okay, and now we'll make sure that lens is nice and clean so you can see my plants. Now, are you ready? Ta-da! Okay, so here are some, oops. Hold yourself steady there, phone. You're all right. Here are some of the coleus babies. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. So this one is one that I'm excited about. These ones, because they look brighter than the others that are doing the same color thing. Also, I transplanted a bunch of them into larger trays. These ones look a little exciting. Also, hold on, this one. So this is my only Kong mosaic that I can see right now that I can really identify. There are a few other plants, like this one, where there's green on the initial leaf, and now it's looking red. So this could be a Kong mosaic that is more purple, and you just can't tell yet. The only one where I can straight up say for sure it's a Kong mosaic, though, is this one. So a bit of a bummer there, but there was a really nice bright green one here, which is nice. And then, is there anything else over here? One sec. There's this. Again, on these, there are some that have color going on the first set, but not on the second set. So I can't give up on them yet. They could still be exciting. Fairly certain this one's going to be boring. And like, I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm not going to kill it yet. I have to give them a little bit more time to sort of prove themselves, you know? Okay, let me just get another set here of seedlings. I'm so sorry, my hands are shaky and I'm holding the phone instead of tripod holding the phone. Okay, here is my next set. This is my amaranth seed tray. This is my Love Lies Bleeding. They look kind of wimpy right now, but it's okay. I planted extra seeds outside. Next to it are the Coral Fountain. They are looking really good. Next are the Velvet Curtains. These ones are so healthy this year. I'm so pleased. And then these ones are the Spike Purple, also looking good. So there's the whole tray. Looks pretty good. So that's pretty much it. There's the Scabiosa in the corner back there, and then some Scabiosa in the front here. Otherwise, there's some status. There's not a lot left in the planting, in the to be planted area. There's not a huge amount of stuff left. Most stuff is planted, but two trays. That's all I have left. 2 trays. I think that's a pretty reasonable place to be in at this time of year. So these coleus will be given at least a few more days under the grow light before I pot them outside or transplant them into larger seedling holders, because I want to really know what I'm looking at. And then I have, of course, my marigolds. I have 12 plants planted of marigolds. There might be more than 12, but I did the Jolly Jester for sure, and they're sitting on a shelf with no light, but it's warm from underneath. So there we go. All right, I really have to pee. I just noticed. Posted a long leg anthurium in Discord. Please forgive me, little plant. Also, I plan to remake my terrarium. It's looking so sad. Oh my gosh, look at that anthurium. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. Hold on. Get out of here. You know what? I'm gonna do it when I get back because I'm literally gonna pee my pants. So hold on a sec. I'll be right back. I'm back. Music back lower. Hello, hello. Happy birthday week. Thank you, Michelle. Happy birthday week. Yes, it's my birthday week, everybody. I turn too many tomorrow. Tomorrow is birthday day. Okay, let's look at Louisa's plant now. So here's Louisa's anthurium trying to climb away. We are absolutely not going to be doing that today. We have rules. There is no screeching permitted. Talking, singing, chirping, no problem. Screeching, absolutely not. Okay, anthurium trying to climb away. Looks happy though, other than the yellow leaves and the... You'll repot it when you get a chance. It's gonna be fine. All right, so let's knit. I wasn't sure if I wanted to knit or crochet, but I'm gonna knit, I think. So, guess I'll set up the tripod. Oh God, please don't break everything. So over the weekend, on Saturday, we went to the farm and we went with my sister and Alistair. We left the baby and her husband at home, and Alex drove us so that we could just like not think and just hang out, which was very nice. But in addition, when we got there, my mom had already made a cake. So my parents didn't know that we were coming, but it is my birthday this week, so my mom made a cake. And I thought that was really sweet. So we actually had chocolate cake on Saturday. She was like, oh, I didn't know you guys were coming today. I haven't iced it yet. And I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting a cake, but thank you so much. And then she made icing while we were out playing outside in the rain. And then when Alistair woke up from his nap, we sang happy birthday. He helped me blow out my candles. And the cake was very pretty and very delicious. It's a specific recipe, oh, excuse me, that my mom uses. Sorry, I'm looking for you guys. There you are. It's a specific recipe that my mom uses just for me and my little sister, basically, because it's this super dense chocolate cake. And when I say super dense, I mean like it's almost like a brownie, but it's not like a brownie. It's like a very fudgy cake, but it's like there's no bubbles in the middle of the cake. It's the most delicious. It's very, very, very tasty. All right, here. Let's see if I can get you guys to a good angle here, so you can watch me knitting while we hang out. Would you rather have a big view of the knitting or a small view of the knitting with the possibility of seeing the birds? Just ignore the pieces of literal dirt on my ground. Oh no, it's bird paper. There's a piece of paper from Beelzebub. I'm just trying to make it so that you have an overview without looking at the dirt on my floor. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Is that it? I'll get it. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. We'll get there. There, that's pretty good. I think that's good. Oh, good. Now I'm not in the frame. Can you go over on this side? And can you move over here? How's that? Does that work? Or do we put thunder in? Oh, gosh. Hold on. No, we move thunder. Not that. Thunder. You go up here again. And now Laura, knitting. You go over here again. We'll make it work. We'll get it. Don't worry, we'll figure this out. This is where I want to knit, right here. Can you find a way to do that without focusing on the floor? Please hold. Oh, that's not dirt. That's a... Okay. Sorry, I was getting self-conscious thinking it was dirt on my floor. It's the tripod and then chicken or parrot stuff. Okay. Is this where I'm going to be knitting? Let's see. This is my knitting spot. Is that good? If that's where I'm going to sit while I knit. That birthday cake sounds delicious. It's the best. It's the best birthday cake that there is. It's the best birthday cake I've ever had, that's for sure. And my mom makes it for me and my sister because we are both absolute chocolate fiends. And it is the perfect chocolate. Did I turn my light back on? Yeah, that one's on. Okay. Now I'm on a front side. Okay, good. Now I can knit. Okay, all is well. Yes, knitting is good. I'm binding off the body of the sweater and I'm very bad at it. I am still knitting the same blanket that I've been knitting for a couple of months now. Since the week of the week of March 15th. Because that's when Elizabeth was born, so I would have started it maybe the week before she was born or 2 weeks before she was born. It is now May. We'll get there eventually. Happy birthday, a day early. Your package from me will be late. Oh, Deborah, you didn't have to send me anything. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. And thank you. Yeah, tomorrow is my birthday. Alex and I are going to do our birthday day. He did start my birthday yesterday because whenever it's Alex's or my birthday, the two of us celebrate all week. So he got me ice cream yesterday to have in the freezer this week, and some chocolate and some candy that I forgot existed. He just picked it because he thought it would be yummy to me. Sour Patch Kids grapes. So I haven't had these since I was like maybe 10 years old. And as soon as I saw it and I was like, oh, I don't know if I like these. I opened it, I put one in my mouth, and I was like, this is hard nostalgia from when when my siblings and I used to play soccer. There was this park and they had a building at the middle of the park. So it was a park for soccer and baseball, and there was like a jungle gym, but like recreational sports leagues would play at this large park. And my dad was a coach, and we had uniforms and played baseball games and soccer games, and like each kid, so there were 4 kids, so that was 4 separate soccer games and 4 separate baseball games on one day. Like it would be like Saturday, we have 6 games this week and they were all at the same park. Anyway, this was at the place that was called the Sugar Shack, which was like a building in the middle of the park that had like a person who could tell you things, but also sold candy, like 1-cent candies, 5-cent candies, and these were one of them, and I hadn't had one since then, and they're so freaking good. They're sour, but they're sweet, and they're very tasty. Sour Patch Kids grape. Anyway, he got me those. I was very pleased yesterday. And now today I have a bunch of junk to just tide me through the week. So much for like eating healthy. Can't be doing that on your birthday. So yeah, tomorrow is my birthday. I do not have a new tutorial video coming out because I am trash and I did not make one. But I hope you'll forgive me because it's my birthday, and maybe you can just go back and watch last week's video, which is doing pretty freaking well right now. I'm just clicking into my YouTube studio on the back end so I can tell you how many views it's at, because it's doing really well. I was really surprised. So the crossbody bag, which was a tutorial that I made for last week, it currently has 1,353 views, which is awesome. That's like well above what I'm used to getting right now. I've been having a bit of a slow season, and that's all. Oh, now it's at 1,403. Sorry, 1,403 is how many views that video has, and that is for the one that you see here, this bag. It seems that people have been liking the video, which makes me really happy because I worked really hard on it, and it's a long video, so to have people like it is also really great because it was a lot of work. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, be like those 1,400 people and check it out, because I made a thing. I have an offering for you. Check out my offering and like it, leave a comment, all the things. And to those of you who already have watched it, thank you. I appreciate you. Anyway, so also on Saturday when we were at the farm, I went hunting for wild onions because my parents' farm is absolutely riddled with them. Like, it's 40% wild onions, 50% grass. Or maybe it's 30% wild onions, 40% grass, 10% clover. Hold on, 30% onion, 40% grass, 10% clover. We've got 20% left. What else is growing? maybe 20% clover. And then the last 10% is split in 5 different ways with like wild violets and goldenrod and other stuff. But anyway, I harvested some wild onions, which was awesome. Do you want to see them? I have them in the fridge. I can show you because I was very excited about how big the bulbs were. Usually these wild onions, they're kind of like grass. Like they're like green onions or like chives. Like it's just a little green area sticking out of the ground. 1 second. Ow. I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Ooh, I look forward to making the crossbody bag. It looks adorable. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you look forward to it. So you see how it looks like grass? So right now it's too early in the season to cut the grass. So all the grass is the same length as these onions, maybe a little shorter. And normally when you find these onions, they're like this, like a green onion. So you see there's a little bulb and then it's got the tall green parts and it smells delicious like an onion. But in the spring, when it's really moist, you can often pull out older onions. Usually in the summer or any other time of year, when you pull out these onions, it just breaks. You don't get the actual bulb part, which is fine because it's super oniony, like onion grass. I think it might be called onion grass. And it's invasive. It's not good. But when you harvest it when it's wet outside, let me show you from above how these look. When you harvest them wet, you can sometimes get the bulb out. And like I've never harvested one with a bulb this big. They just don't usually, it usually just breaks off like here. But look at how big these onions are. Like again, for what they are, not for a regular onion, for this onion grass, whatever this thing is called. I want you to see how many good sized bulbs I got. I was so pleased with my haul. So we are going to be eating these this week because they do not store very long. I was thinking of dehydrating the stalks because I saw Alexis do that on Black Forager. She took these, the same item, but she had smaller ones because mine are superior this year. They're from my mom and dad's farm. But anyway, look at those bulbs. Are those not glorious? Like, look at this. Look at that. Yes, I know there is roots on them still, but like aside. Also, look at how small they start. This is how big they are when they're little. When they're just little babies, that's how small they are. This is how big you can usually harvest them. And then this year, look at this. Look at that bad boy. So anyway, that's my garlic, my, what are you called? Onion grass. So like I said, we're going to eat the oniony part this week, and then I will wash all the green parts, dehydrate them, and have onion powder. I'm not like a huge onion powder user, but maybe I will if I harvested it, you know? I don't even know if we have onion powder in the house right now. Like it's really not part of how I cook usually. I usually just use onions, but oh my God, it smells so good in here. Do you want to see the other really exciting thing I got at the farm? Ta-da! Asparagus season started. Look at that. Look at these gorgeous, gorgeous fronds. Some of them are little because my parents' farm has all different ages of asparagus. But look at these gorgeous, gorgeous fronds. I have already used half of the ones that I picked. I picked almost everything that was growing at this moment because new ones are filling up daily. Like you have to pick them every day. So my dad was like, pick all of them because tomorrow we're gonna have to pick again anyway. And I said, okay. So we ate about this much last night with our dinner, but aren't they great? Do you eat both the greenery and the bulb for these onions? Yeah, you eat both the greenery and the bulb, maybe in different applications. Last night what I did was I just cut the green part off. Or no, I didn't even cut it off. I washed the whole thing, cut it in half, and just put it in the pan with what I was cooking, and then I took it out when I was done. But with the bulb, I'll eat the bulb with food like an onion, and the green part I'm going to dry out. But look at this asparagus. Thanks, Mom and Dad, and the farmer who lived there before them. So young asparagus, it puts up skinny fronds like this. like this. And then old asparagus puts up big fat fronds like this. And asparagus lives like 20 years. So like it can live longer. Ours are still a bit thin. Well, tons of my parents are thin. Tons of the asparagus coming up at my parents' farm is still thin. Like, I'll show you. But they do have a really good, so like here's like the thin ones. They're still just as delicious, but they do now finally have some that are coming up real thick and juicy. Their asparagus garden it's established now, so they're starting to come up real thick. There's some that are coming up like too thick to sell. They're still delicious to eat. It's just like they're past the thickness that people like. Like that's too thick for what people like. My parents don't sell the asparagus, so I don't even know why I'm bringing that up. It's just for our family to eat because it's not enough to sell much. You'd be able to put some at the farm stand if they wanted to, but realistically, they just eat whatever they can, and then whatever they can't eat grows into a fern, and then that fern drops seeds, and that fern becomes really strong as a crown for next year's asparagus. So by not harvesting asparagus, you get more asparagus next year. Oh, we also went to the thrift store. Ooh, of course, because it was the weekend. And this is what I got at the thrift store. I paid $1.50 for it, which for me is worth it because I have almost a whole set now of these plates. It is a leaf. It's rough on one side and smooth on the other. Aren't they pretty? I use them underneath my pots. I mean, I'm sure they're beautiful plates to eat off of, but that's not what I use them for. I use them, this will be underneath, well, there's already one underneath this pot, but it'll go under a large pot. It's just, I use them as catch trays, drip trays for my plants, because it's so pretty. Look at the leafy design on it. Isn't it nice? So usually I pay 50 cents for these, but I haven't seen one this big at my local thrift store. So it was $1.50, but I consider it worth it because I really, really, really like them. Let me just see if I can find them on the internet. I feel like they've got to be findable. Clear leaf plates, 80s glass. Ha! Leaf glass plate. Thank you, the internet. The internet is such a good place. Look at the internet. Look at it helping me out. Vintage 1980s. That's who I have. That's my plate. Okay, $42. Well, I would never... This on Etsy is $42. I just want you to know. So I did get a good deal. Let's see what it says. Oh, I have to sneeze. Again, I would never pay money for these, only thrift store amounts. But I want to see if I've got any way to verify the... Oh, I have this set too. Okay. What about you? Okay, they're salad plates, these ones. Let's see if there's anybody else. Arkarok. Okay, let's see. Arkarok leaf plate. See what the internet wants to tell us about it. A dinner plate. These are dinner plates. Set of 4. How much do you cost for a set of 4? I just buy them at the thrift store whenever I find them because I like them a lot. And I only buy them for 50 cents. I don't do that. The Arkarok brand offers tempered and opal glass tableware made in France. The material of choice for eco-responsible tableware. Well, that's me. That's what I like. Okay, Arkorok collections. The collections. Glassware. Dinnerware. Let's say dinnerware. What have you got? Have you got the leaves? Okay. Great. Forms. Plate. Wow, this is an awful website. I'm so sorry. You just don't sell plates right now? Is that what's happening? Filters, let's see. Materials. We want glass. Cool, that makes sense. Yeah. That you can't pick. Do you see it lighting up at the wrong time? Why are you lighting up when I'm there? Ultra transparent glass and tempered glass. Let's see. That's it. Okay, cool. So they don't make this anymore. Wow, what a buy. Great idea to use thrifted plates under pots. Yeah, that's my main way of using these plates, or of using thrifted plates, because these salad plates also have a curve up at the end. Do you see? So it will hold the water, but also it looks like a leaf. So maybe it's just a plate, but also it looks like a leaf, which I love. I love a leaf. Look at how pretty it is. Yeah. So I was happy to pay $1.50 for it. I didn't realize that someone would sell it for actual money. $77 for the plates. For how many of them though? 6 dessert plates. I definitely have bought these for 25 cents, like multiples of them at the thrift store for 25 cents. But aren't they pretty? Look how pretty they are. I love them. Anyway. Lovely. Agreed. I think they are lovely. All right. Try replacements they sell. Ooh. That's not a bad way to search it. Arkorok leaf plate replacement. The very best from Etsy. Oh, I like another thing from their brand. I have a bunch of bowls in another brand. Fleur. I have this brand of plate and bowl as well. Let's see. I just see Etsy though as an option when I'm searching on the internet. Replacements. Oh, there we go. Replacements limited. They have glasses to match. That's cute. Oh my god, they have coffee mugs with that. That's cute. Okay, so for a replacement, saucer only. Okay, dinner plate, $23.99. Do you think that's a dinner plate? This seems huge. Luncheon plate, salad plate. How big? 10 3/4 inches. This is way bigger than that, for sure. Let's see. You've got to be at least 12 inches across. You are 13 inches across. What would you be for? Cereal bowl. Okay. Leaf. Love her. Coupe soup. Tort plate. 13 inches. $40. There you go. For a replacement of this one, $40. Platter. The coffee cup looks cute. Replacement is a company. Didn't know that. That's awesome that exists though. So $38. $39.99. I could never. Oh my god, look at all the... Oh, I have this one too. How much are you? 27? Look, I have that one as a thing to hold pens on my desk. Because look at the size of it. It's the perfect size for pens and pencils on my desk. Oh, fun. I actually have... See, if you robbed my house, first you would have to really know your thrifted stuff. But if you really knew your thrifted stuff, you could probably get out with at least a couple $100 worth of dishes. So that's cool. I like this oval platter. I want that. Oh, that's it? No, good. There's more. I was like, I want more. Okay, $17.99. That's dinner plate, which I have underneath my lemon tree. 7-inch salad plate. I have $11. Okay, torte plate. 13 inches. That's what we're looking at already. Oh, are you just showing me the same stuff again? You're rude. I like the punch bowl. I like the mug. I like the oval platter. Do you hear those birds? I gave them stuff to rip up. Can you see it? No, you can't. It's on top of their cage. I gave them stuff to rip up, and they are doing that. Okay. 14-inch centerpiece. I haven't seen that one at the thrift store. Ooh, now I've got things to look for actively. I love a bowl. Okay, more plates. What else do I have? Oh, I have a bunch of these these soup bowls. I have 8 inches. Let's see, how big are the ones that I have? Let's find one. They're under plants, so I just have to check out my plants. Who has a plate bowl underneath you? Nobody under here. This has one. Oh, you need a wash. See? Here's one. You know what? I'll wash that today. Since we're here. Since we're being mature. There's another one over here. There's another one. Let me just have a little look around, huh? What have we got? Where are we all? I'm having a fun game. Okay. Okay, so there's 5 in the kitchen that I can't take down because they are underneath very heavy plants. But every time I find these at the thrift store, I wasn't exaggerating, every time I find them. So these ones are the little ones. How big are you? The little ones are 6 inches across. So that is 5 3/8 saucer. It's not 5 3/8, it's a full 6. Okay, let's try that again. See if my measuring is bad. It's for sure a full 6 inches. Maybe on a skinnier side it's less. It's literally 6 inches, not 5 3/8. Anyway, I have like 5 of these, or 4 or 5 of those. So let's say those are the 5 3/8 saucers. That doesn't look right though. They look like a plate. Dessert bowl. Do you think that's a dessert bowl? Well, it's not listed. 5 inches, 9 inches, 10.5, 11, 12. Yeah, I don't see it. Try lining them with wax paper or parchment to prevent scaling. Yeah, but then it's ugly. I'd rather just wash them every once in a while. Obviously this one, it's kind of far back where it's located, so it has gotten totally grunged up. That's okay. I'll wash it. It'll be fine. I'm just looking at what's in it. Okay, so this one, how big are you? So I have 1 and 2 of those down here. Then this one is 8 inches across. And I have like 4 or 5 of those. Let's see. Do I have, I wonder if I collected everything, if I have a set. 8-inch soup bowl. I think it's this one that I have. Don't you think? It's got that pointy bit. Okay. I don't know why this happened. And then look, I have the other one, the other kind, the flower one. I just took all of these out of plants that are gonna need them, but you know, here we are. Now I have a pile of plates on my desk. A salad bowl. Okay, so Oh, you think that one's for salad? Anyway, so I love this set, and I got one for $1.50. And now knowing that it could be resold for $40, it will not be. It won't be resold for $40 because I will just use it on my plants as a drip tray. But you know, if Alex and I ever go broke, I could sell all of my dishes. I could sell all of my glassware and handmade pottery because I have a lot of handmade pottery. We were knitting. Yes, thank you. Did you see me just forgetting where I was? We were knitting. Thank you. We were. And then we got here. We got to the point where we stopped knitting in order to look at what I thrifted. So that's what I thrifted. Very pleased with my thrifting find. I will be putting that under a large plant. Oh, lordy. There, back to knitting. I saw your hearts. Thank you. So today I don't really have a plan. I think I'm going to try and do some cleaning and organizing because my space has gotten overwhelming again. Maybe I'll catch up on some laundry so that I have an outfit for tomorrow. And then tomorrow is my birthday and Candace's birthday. Happy birthday almost. We love you. Thank you. And tomorrow, I think Alex and I are going to be going to Toronto because we usually do that for our birthdays. I don't know what we're going to do yet because it's none of my business. I don't have to think any thoughts. What is happening behind me? Oh, it's just Gary ripping paper. That's fine. He's ripping paper he's allowed to rip. Beelzebub, are you doing something you're allowed to do? Technically, she's not doing anything right now. Anyway, so we will do our birthday day celebrations. I've already got my birthday emails from all of the companies, and I will be going to a place called Nothing Bundt Cakes, which is a cake store, and you get a free birthday cake every year on your birthday. So I always go there with Alex to get my birthday cake. And what else? We will go somewhere for breakfast, somewhere for lunch. And either happy birthday, Candace. Yes, happy birthday, Candace. Candace and Laura share a birthday. Isn't that weird? We meet via the live stream and we share a birthday. So I wonder what Candace will be doing. Mandarin. She's going to go to the Mandarin for dinner. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. Probably sushi, but maybe not sushi. We'll see. But birthday days are a full, it's not extravagant, but it is extravagant because when you do a meal, an activity, a meal, an activity, a meal, an activity, that's a lot of things. So it ends up being a big whole day and we're very tired by the time we get home. But birthdays for us are how we have a really good time together. One of our favorite things is birthday day. You can have a bunch of plans or you can have no plans at all and it's still going to be a fun day because we go and do things that we want to do in a city that we like to be in. It's nice. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I just dropped one knitting needle for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then purl time. There we go. Now we'll purl across. So we can celebrate again on Wednesday because I'll actually have a birthday story to give you, whereas today it's just a regular old Monday. I love that. Oh, hi, Town Equine. Equine. I love that. My husband and my birthdays are 9 days apart, so we love to celebrate together. Oh, that's nice. Alex and I, we have birthdays almost entirely 6 months apart. Like his is October 5th and mine is May 6th. Like it's so close to being 6 months that we kind of celebrate both of us. We use it to have a good time, basically. We use a birthday as an excuse for both of us to have a good time together. Like, other people in my life will be like, oh, do you think you would ever want to do a party? And the truth be told, I would love to never, ever have a party ever again in my whole life. And just every year on my birthday have birthday shenanigans with Alex where we go to breakfast, do an activity, go to lunch, do an activity, go to dinner, do an activity, and get a cake. Like, it's a whole day, and it is a big thing. Like, it's a whole undertaking for the person whose birthday it is not. Like, in October, I plan the whole day for Alex and me, and in May, he plans the whole day for Alex and me. But it's things we both like to do and things we like to do together. Like, one year we went rock climbing. One year we went to the CN Tower and went up the CN Tower. One year we went to the Ripley's Aquarium in Toronto. One year we went to the zoo. What else have we done? One year we went camping. What other cool things have we done? We've gone to... Oh, we went to the aquarium, but we also went to the bird aquarium. It's not an aquarium. The aviary. Went to the aviary. We went to the High Park Zoo, and we saw the cherry blossoms. One year. What else have we done? We try to do an activity if we can. Like, some years we've done it where we just sort of hang out in the city and walk around and eat food and like go look at beautiful things. But sometimes we do like a museum or an activity like that. Depends on what's going on in the city at the time. But generally we really have a good time. I love hanging out with Alex. He's literally my best friend, and I love hanging out with him and having a reason where it's like we're gonna eat food and walk around a city that we love being in together. That's like the best birthday present. I love it so much. And I love his handmade cards. He always gives me a handmade card, and it's always just a quality item that I cherish forever. It's also nice to not have to think on your birthday. That's like my favorite part of my birthday, is not making any decisions. Like, there is no, hey Laura, would you like to? No. That's not what birthdays are for. Birthdays are for other people doing the thinking, not me. And I'm not talking I want to be thoughtless. I just want to be without thoughts. You know what I mean? I don't even want to be selfish. I don't want to think about me. I don't even want to think about anything. I want to walk beside Alex holding his hand and have him lead me to different locations for different reasons. And if those locations are a park bench in Toronto, that's as long as I didn't have to decide anything, I'm happy with it. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I don't have to think at all. It's my favorite day. It's the, Laura, you don't have to even think at all day. I turn off my brain. That's lovely. I agree. Turning my brain off and just being a woman next to a man. That is who I am on my birthday, and it makes me very happy. I get all cute looking. I have comfortable shoes. I basically make sure that I am in a sensory wonderland, and then I just have a nice day. And we make sure to take pictures each time. It's nice. I highly recommend birthday extravaganzas. And the other fun thing that Alex and I do is we go to all these places that have free stuff on your birthday. So like, for example, for many years, Denny's has had free breakfast on your birthday. So we started our day at Denny's on both of our birthdays because Denny's is also open like 24 hours. So if we wake up early and go at like 7 or 6 in the morning for breakfast, we can start our day on a high note, you know what I mean? And then we're already started, we've already eaten food, and we're ready to rumble for the rest of the day. And there's also, like I said, the cake place has a birthday thing. There's a few places where we just sort of stop by. Starbucks has a birthday thing. I like a deal, and I love other people saying happy birthday who I don't know. I don't want my friends and family to call me on my birthday. I don't care about that. Like, my birthday is not... the only reason my birthday is exciting is because Alex and I have a good time. I don't want actual birthday things. You know what I mean? I don't want a birthday party. I don't want all my friends to reach out to me. That's fine. They can. I'm happy to say thank you. But what I really want is just for me and Alex to have nobody in the world but us just having a good day together. I like him so much. He's my birthday present. Beelzebub, are you somewhere you're not allowed to be? I hear a noise that sounds like you are not where you're supposed to be. Oh no, you're fine. You're on your tree. Okay, cool. Love that. Sometimes when Beelzebub goes quiet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 3 more pearls. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, I highly recommend it if you've never done it. I can't say it's cheaper than just like buying a birthday present for someone, but it is more memorable. It makes me not want to buy birthday presents though, because like I don't want them. I want the experience. And then it's like Alex's birthday comes up and I'm like, should I buy him a present? Or do we just do the experience? Is it just me who likes it, or do we both like it? He says it's both of us. And usually I 100% believe that. But every year when it's coming up to his birthday, I'm like, oh no, what if he hates that I didn't get him a gift and we just do activities? It's been 14 years. My sister was with us on the weekend, and May 18th is Alex's and my anniversary for how long we've been together. And the Wendy's in our area has $1 maybe $1 fries right now. And it was like $1 fries until May 18th, and May 18th is our anniversary. And my sister was with us when we were going to Wendy's for a snack, and she said, oh, the $1 fries they go up until your like 47th anniversary, so that's great. And I was like, what? And she was like, because you guys have been together forever. And I was like, 47th? And then I was like, it's 14. And she was like, 14 years is you're good. What's the number mean anymore? It's 14 years. And I said, again, I was 18 when we got together. In 4 more years, once we hit 18 years together, because we're at 14 years right now, in 4 more years, I will have been with Alex longer than I will have not been with him. I will have been an adult person my whole life with him, because I got together with him when I was 18. I literally had half of my 18th year. So my first year as a quote-unquote adult. Married in some states. I mean, we're common law as far as Canada's tax code. We're common law as far as like rights and whatnot. Like if Alex dies, I'm his spouse. If I die, he's my spouse. No, we did not get married yet, so we're not officially on paper one unit, but more or less 14 years together. We've been living together for like 13 and a half years. You know what I mean? Like we've been living together a long time. We have been each other's person for a long time, which is crazy to think that he's, first of all, my longest friend. He's the longest, okay, except for one person. I have one friend who I've had since I was in high school. Otherwise, Alex is my longest friend. Other than my sisters, you know. But I've had him forever. It's been a long time. And I like the guy, you know? He's so cool. He's so weird. And he's so interesting. Paper does not make a relationship stronger. No, it doesn't make it stronger, but I think it makes it more established for certain document stuff. I don't think it will affect any part of the relationship, but I'm thinking when you're married, you have some additional rights to the person. I am Alex's like emergency contact, power of attorney, inheritor. He is mine. So like, I can't see it being an issue if anything happened. Like, I don't think they would call on his parents instead of me. I think I'm in every documentation. Same thing for him. I don't think they would call on my parents. I'm in all of the documentation. And like for all of our will, our investments, all of that stuff, we have it so that it's both of us. And also all of his retirement, or if he died and what his work would pay out, all of that is under me. So he did all of the paperwork as though we're married. We just have to go get a document that says we are married. My hubby and I have been together since high school for me too. Well, Alex and I met when I was in university. He had already graduated his first degree, and he was getting ready to go back to school for a second degree, which turned into a third degree, which turned into an engineering degree. over many years. And now he's an engineer. But yeah, we've been through it. We've been through it, and we've been together and almost 14 years. In a couple of weeks, we will hit our 14-year anniversary, and that's awesome. Love that for us. But I'm excited for 4 years from now. I'm excited for our 18th year anniversary. I want to do something special for that, because for me, it is the point at which the shift happens where he has been my person longer than I've been a person on my own. Technically, he's been that already, because from 4 years old down to 0, how many memories do I even have from that time? I have more memories with Alex than I have without him. How about that? I'm very happy for you both. Thank you. Me too. I really like the guy. I'm happy I found someone that I still like. How many people get divorced after 5 years, after 10 years, after 12 years? Like, I can't see us not being together. I feel like we've gone through enough things that now it's like if something hard happens to us, we decide to work together as opposed to separately. I feel like things don't push us apart. They bring us together. Oh, this looks so cute. It's looking so good. Look how nice that is. Anyway, I just brought that up because it's May, and my birthday's in May, and our anniversary is in May. Every single year. Oh no! I just lost my stitches. Hold on. Oh, that sucks. That's so scary when that happens. Okay. Hold the phones. Oh, I had a moment there. Moment of panic. Oh, my stomach just hurt. I need water. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink of water. By the way, click the thumbs up button if you're new here and you haven't clicked it yet. Oh God. Do you like my new chair, by the way? This is my first birthday present. New chair. New chair with this. It's a cross-legged chair. If I don't drink water in the morning, which I have not done today, I get nauseous. Very nice. The chair looks so nice, doesn't it, though? It is foamy, and it's a cross-legged chair, or that's what it was marketed as. A chair that's good for sitting cross-legged in, because it has no sides. Ugh. Oh, it rolls, which is cool. It has no sides, and it has a super wide seat. Look how wide it is. So it's good for crossing your legs. The chair is wonderful. Yes. Alex is a very sweet man who thinks about me and he's just a nice guy, okay? And no, he doesn't have any brothers. But he is the best. The chair is wonderful. Happy birthday again and again. Thank you, Louisa. Birthday, 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 birthday. Birthday, 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 birthday. That's what Alex and I sing. You know, like when you go to a restaurant and they sing a birthday song, but it's just like loud. Basically what Alex hears at those restaurants is birthday, 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 birthday. So that's what he sings me on my birthday. And I'm like, that's not how it goes. It's like, we know it is your birthday. Da 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 da, birthday, birthday. But he just says birthday. And I think it's very good. I like it. My hubby would love one like that. He's always crossing his legs, right? It's so cool to have a chair for it. Also, Alex booked me a massage, so I have a massage on this week, which is very exciting. Very much looking forward to it. I've had a stiff neck. It's like my neck, as soon as he told me I was going to have a massage, my body was like, oh, I'm in pain now. My pain just went way up. And The pain in my neck and shoulders over the last couple weeks or week has been pretty rough. Like, it's not great. And it's just been it's been pretty chronic. It hurts to turn my head and, it hurts to sleep. And I wake myself up in pain in the middle of the night when I like roll over. And Alex has given me multiple shoulder and neck massages, with massage oil and with Rub A535, you know, like the heat up stuff. I've done tons of stretches. I have a, massage gun. It's like this big, it has a ball on the end and it looks like a gun, and you shoot it at your muscle and it massages your muscles. It's a massage gun, but it's like that kind you see in places right now, like the trendy one. I have one and I use it, and it's painful, but it feels good at the same time. And all of those things together are not, I've done hot baths, hot showers. I've hung my head over the bed just to allow it to just hang and be like not tense. Doesn't seem to help. So I'm very excited to get a massage this week because I would really like some of that pain to be addressed before I go spend time with my my sister, my friend, her kids. Before all of that, I'd like to have some relief. Oh, and the TENS machine. I've also been using the TENS machine. And I've been using the TENS machine like often. Like maybe not every single day, but often, you know, most days. I hook up my neck and shoulders at some points and let that thing kind of work. Maybe. I don't know if it's working. The pain is less while I'm using it. I get my toddler to walk on my back, and that helps a lot. I don't have a toddler. I mean, I could go borrow my nephew. That's a good idea. Maybe I will do that. I'll have to go there so that he can say happy birthday to me. Anyway, he was so excited about the cake on the weekend. My mom made a cake for my birthday, and obviously Alistair I wanted him to enjoy. So I had him with me, and I let him blow out my candles because he wanted to so bad. He was so excited about it. And then I cut cake with him. So my sister was explaining, when it's your birthday, you're the one who cuts the cake. Remember when it was your birthday, Alistair, and you got to cut the cake? Well, now it's Auntie Laura's birthday and she gets to cut the cake. And then I said, do you want to cut the cake with me? And he was like, yeah. He was so excited. Do you have any infrared pads? They help too. I don't have any infrared pads, but I will add that to the list of things to try and make this back pain history no longer my reality. I would really like to not have it. And then he got to have some chocolate cake. He doesn't eat a lot of sweets. He's a toddler. You know what I mean? Like, they don't need sugar. They're already crazy enough. But he had some cake, and I'm telling you, that child went off his rocker. It literally breaks their brain. Toddlers on sugar is insane. I would never, if I was a parent, I don't think I would ever give them sugar, because the craziness that came out of this baby, it was hilarious. I mean, I don't mean it in a judgy way. Like, I'm not saying my sister shouldn't have given him sugar. Obviously, I would definitely give my toddler sugar. I'm just saying, from a principle perspective, I would say don't give toddlers sugar. You could literally see the sugar breaking his brain and then turning him into an absolute goblin. It was hilarious because we were on a farm. He was able to completely just sprint around. But he turns into this chaotic gremlin. It's so cute. It's crazy. Like, I know, like, you know, when they say, like, oh, kids get a sugar high or a sugar rush, it's real. Like, you see them, like, come online. It's like he became a whole new being and was like, I need to run. And then he went and he ran. He just had a tiny piece. I mean, he's tiny, so any piece is big, but he just had a tiny piece. And he even shared his piece, but even still, that stuff hit him like a ton of bricks, or like a brick of sugar. Like a brick of booger sugar. Infrared pads, though. I've never heard of that for pain. I've heard of the red light on your skin, but infrared? Do you see how fast I'm purling right now, by the way? Are you noticing? Hopefully this freaking blanket can just... It's like I want to run out of yarn so I can go, oh well, I tried. I guess it's done. But I also don't want to run out of yarn because I really would like this to be at least sort of the size of a blanket. Not just like the size of a bandana. I'm so glad the birds are finding joy in tearing stuff up in their cage. Yesterday when we came home from... Oh, I babysat yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I got home from babysitting, I went over to my friend with the twins and I spent the day with her, with the babies. After I came home, the house was trashed by these birds. Not the whole house, but like everywhere where the birds have access. They had just torn up everything that they could find that seemed like it would be fun to tear up. There was ripped paper all over the floor. They had found one of the cardboard boxes in the recycling and had ripped it up. It was just crazy. Like, they're just crazy animals. And Alex was out also, so it wasn't... Oh no, he must have been home because the birds were out. So it must have been while he was home that happened. Way to go, Alex. Anyway, the birds made a huge mess. I cleaned some of it up this morning, but I still have lots to clean up. Oops. Can't really see underneath their cage, but under their cage there is a ton. I did mean red light therapy. Oh, okay. So I read your mind. I have a couple pads for my knees. My back and neck also get treatments occasionally. And you find them helpful for pain? How does red light make pain different? That's confused. How can red light... It's light. How does... Okay, sunlight makes you burn, so red light makes you no pain? Like, how does that make sense? Blue light makes you stay awake? Like, why? Why? It confuses me. Science is a mystery, okay? No, we're not gonna play that game. I will spray you. If you scream like that one more time, I'll spray you. Please be prepared for me having to pick up my spray gun. I don't know why that noise, it just hits me right in the back of my eardrum, you know? I think they might talk to the birds outside. Not talk, but like respond, because that noise to me is like a call. It's like a farther away call. Like Gary did that outside when he flew away. I think it's like a hello. Ugh, this is gonna take forever. I really want to unwrap the ball again. My brain is not a correct brain. I'm gonna unwrap it. I'm gonna unravel the ball so that I can see where the yarn colors go, because last time I was just paying attention to the amount to try and see how much was left. Now I want to pay attention to the colors because I know how the repeat of the colors happens. When I had the PRP injections in my knees, they gave me the pads to use to help the healing process. All right. Do they plug into a TENS machine if they're pads? Like electrode pads with light on them? That sounds interesting. Oh, by the way, did I tell you we had elections? We had elections here. The Liberal Party won, which was kind of surprising, because that's the Justin Trudeau party. I mean, I prefer that over the Conservative Party winning, but it was kind of assumed the Conservative Party was going to win, but then your guys in the States, president, went off his rocker, and because of that, all the Canadians got scared, so they didn't vote Conservative, they voted Liberal, which is fine. Like I said, I prefer Liberal over Conservative. I'd prefer NDP over Liberal. I'd prefer Green Party over NDP, but those won't ever win. Only Liberal and Conservative win in our country. We have those other parties, but really they're just... It's like you guys. There's two parties. They plug in. I'll take a pic and put them in Discord. Okay, cool. Thanks, Deborah. Anyway, so that was good. I'm happy that we don't have to worry about a conservative rule for at least a while. I think 4 years, right? So we're good for 4 years, which is good because after 4 years, you guys will have your election and then we'll have our election. And hopefully you guys vote the way that will make our guys vote the way that I want to live. Fingers crossed everything goes okay. I mean, we'll see. But nothing's gonna change. Nothing ever changes. It only gets worse. Nothing changes, it just gets worse. Okay, so now we've repeated the pattern, right? Let's see. You can see the pattern here. I think it was Australia who did the same thing, voted Liberal, not going where the US went. I am definitely okay with that. Okay, so here's our repeat. We have like blue, tan, cream, blue, blue, orange, blue, blue, tan, cream, tan, blue, blue. Okay, so if that's our color repeat, right? You know what I want to do? I want to write something down here. Do I have markers nearby? Why would I have the things that I need near where I am? Oh, I also went shopping, and can I show you this little girl outfit I got? I know Elizabeth is just a baby right now. I know that. But look at this. Look at this pair of pants, and then look at this shirt that goes with it. Stop it. Just stop it. How cute. Okay, distractions. Distractions abound. Please hold. Ugh. All right. Because from there we can determine how much color we have left by unrolling the ball. You know what I mean? It's like kind of the same. So we have a soft orange, but we're just gonna color the colors. Can you not make those noises, Beelzebub? We'll just color them like they're not soft. So this color, actually let's go this color, that color, and this color. Blue, 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 and then we need a pinky beige and a yellow. Okay, so I know these colors are not perfect in terms of accuracy, but I just want to get an idea. So we have pale blue, dark blue, orange, dark blue. Maybe I'll just leave the lids off for a minute. Pale blue, pink, yellow, and then, okay, so there's mine. Hey Laura, hey team, love your jumper, your hairstyle, and your activity today. Someone is feeling creative. Thank you. You're a very nice person. I'm feeling quite lovely myself. Thank you very much. Did you know tomorrow's my birthday? That is possibly why I'm feeling so lovely. Okay, then light blue, then dark blue, then orange, then dark blue, then light blue, then pink. These are not accurate colors. Then yellow, then pink, then light blue. So this is what we have right now. Happy birthday Eve, Laura. Thank you. Birthday Eve. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, this is what we're talking about. The red light. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Yeah. So, assuming the continuation of that pattern, we will have light blue, then we'll have dark blue, orange, dark blue, orange. Then we'll have light blue, pink, yellow, pink, pink, yellow, pink, light blue, pink, pink, yellow, and then dark blue, orange, dark blue, dark blue, orange, dark blue, light blue, orange, light blue, and then pink, yellow, pink, pink, yellow, pink. Just so we can see how many rows we have left, I think that if we do this, we'll be able to see how much yarn, or how far the yarn is actually going to go. You know what I mean? So we'll actually be able to figure out how long the blanket will become by seeing what yarn is left, because we know what the repeat of the yarn, how much yarn our knit repeat uses. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? For example, we have light blue, and then look, here's the dark blue. Good. Then here's the orange. It's not really orange, just like play along. Many happy dance turns. Happy dance, happy dance. We all want to do a happy dance. Okay, then orange. Good. Orange is done. Then we're going to get to dark green again. Or dark blue, sorry. Come on, get through the orange. Okay. Then we do dark blue. Good. So right now we're here on my little list. You can't see, don't worry, it's not important. Dark blue, dark blue, dark blue. Dark blue. Almost done with dark blue. Gotta get to white, light blue. All right, now we're at light blue. Then we get to tan, which I've colored as pink. Doesn't matter. Hello. Oh. Pink, and then yellow is not yellow, but you understand. Okay, yellow, and then we're back at that pink color. Some reason we have more yellow. I guess that's a bigger clump. Okay, this is not yellow, I know it's cream. Just want to see what color we get to at the middle. Pink. Made it back to pink. Okay, let's see. Please, can we just get all the way through one more repeat? Then we get to light blue. Good. And then after light blue, we're going to have dark blue, orange, dark blue. Let's get all the way to the other dark blue, shall we? Okay, here's light blue. Good. Light blue. Show me dark blue. Okay, good. There is dark blue. And I see orange in the middle. That's a good sign. I need to see how to finish this Italian tubular binding off. I'm so bad at this. Oh. I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're literally not bad at it. Okay, and then orange. There can't be anything other than orange, right? That's got to be the end of it. Is there any more orange in the middle of this? Or anything other than orange? I think no. Is that blue in the middle? No. Okay, so orange is where we cut off. So that means this stuff doesn't exist. So this is what we have left. Oh, it doesn't even have the dark blue. So we finish at orange, which is not quite the full width of what we have. And now I'm going to rewrap this whole ball of yarn because I have literally problems. Why did I unroll the whole thing? It made sense. I understand why I did it. It made sense. It was a good decision. I'm not going to judge that decision because now I know how big the blanket will be. Well, I don't yet, but I'll be able to figure it out once I re-roll this ball of yarn. Then we can go back to the drawing board, measure the existing blanket, what we have, and then, hey, why did I lose a like? I had 3 likes. How can I have 2 likes now? Who unliked my video? What are you doing? Click the thumbs up button. What are you doing? It's my birthday week. Rude. Oh, oops. Who's gonna dislike a birthday week video? You can't. You mustn't. Ew, Italian tubular binding off. It sounds stressful. I'm sure it's beautiful. Okay, now though, we're gonna know how big the blanket is, which is very exciting. I feel like right now we're at 12 inches, so we should be able to get to 24 inches. I think we'll get to 24 inches. Don't you think? By getting all the way up to the orange. I think we can measure 1 repeat. And then we can go from there. Like if we measure from dark blue, from the dark, yeah, I know what I mean. I'll tell you. I'm back here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Checked. My like is still good. Everybody click the thumbs up button. Give me that birthday like. Thanks, Deborah. Since tomorrow's my birthday and I'm not going to be live streaming on my birthday, you should. It's your birthday gift to me. It's going to take me a few seconds to get this all wound back up, but it'll be worth it. Could I have just knitted until I didn't have any yarn left? Yes, but instead, right? I won't. Do you have a regular live stream schedule? I always seem to just randomly catch them or miss them completely. Yeah, Town Equine, I have Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. That's my live stream times pretty much every week. Unfortunately, this week I am missing Friday, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. I have a live stream every single week. And then I have YouTube tutorials that come out on Tuesdays. So if you come on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, you'll be here for the live stream. And if you come on Tuesday, you come here for the new tutorial video. There we go. I see 3 likes, which is not enough. But I'm happy that you see 4. So yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. till 12, and Tuesday at 11. Those are my publishing times. Oh, also something Alex did this weekend while I was away. I was at my friend's house babysitting, and one of the things he did while I was gone is he replaced all the light bulbs in the house with these beautiful, bright, warm light bulbs. The light bulb in my room, the bathroom, the kitchen, my lighting, my actual lighting, is all now the same type of light, which is so nice for my brain and eyes to see just one bright, and it's like a bright warm, so it's like daylight, but it's not like neutral. It's a little warm daylight. It's beautiful. I'm very pleased. And he did that all while I wasn't home. And he also did a whole bunch of laundry while I wasn't home. Put it away, folded up my laundry and put it away. He's such an angel. I was very happy. And now I have such a nice, bright environment, which I very much like. There we go. I'm almost done winding up this ball of yarn. And then we can do a little bit of math. What a great guy. He really is, isn't he? The greatest. And like a couple of our light bulbs had gone out, and like the one in this room, it's like 14 feet off the floor, off the ground, or 13. I don't know how tall our ceilings are, I'm going to be honest. They're definitely more than 12. Because that's... Maybe they're 12. Maybe they're 12 feet high. Anyway, they're higher than you can reach. So he had to get out a ladder. All right. Who is playing games on this liking and unliking? I keep seeing you. What are you doing? There's someone who keeps clicking the like and then clicking it again and then clicking it again and then clicking it again. So it keeps going like one up, one down, one up, one down. What are you doing, you little rascal? Okay, now let's measure our little blanket out so we can see how much we'll have left. We'll measure one repeat, and one repeat is from what, like dark blue up until, so it goes dark blue, light blue, dark blue here, up until light blue here, that repeat. But let's first measure the height or length or whatever. Okay. So right now we are at 12 inches. Okay. And then we have from dark blue orange, so that's here, dark blue, until dark blue orange again. So that means we have another 6-ish inches, which if we bring that in, 12, 18 inches. 18 inches tall is what we'll be able to do. Plus, oh no, wait. 6 inches is the full length of, okay, from dark blue, orange, dark blue, all the way up to dark blue for dark blue, orange. Is there orange? Yes, there's also orange. So it's 8 inches longer. So we're going to get to 20 inches long. And we're going to do, so it's going to be 20 by 24. Not perfect, but you know, at least it'll be something. 20 inches is better than, I don't know, not 20 inches. 20 inches long by 24 inches wide. It's probably fine, right? That's probably fine. I'm sure it'll be okay. Oh, oh, oh. Please hold. I need water. Okay. What are you guys getting up to this week? Anybody doing anything fun? I feel like I don't have any ideas for what I want to do. Like to get stuff done for Wednesday. Pretty much I'm going away, so that's kind of ruining my whole thing is being kind of screwed up by going away. Okay, now we want to do 6 regular knits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we can switch to the purls. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be going away Wednesday night. So Alex is staying here. I'm going on my own. He has to watch all the animals and whatnot. Getting the garden prepped. We're making raised beds and a new flower bed and some shopping for Mother's Day. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to be away for Mother's Day, so my sister is in charge of getting the gift to our mother, which is just fine by me. But I will see my sister on Mother's Day, which is going to be fun. And getting the garden prepped is the best part of spring, in my opinion. I also have my garden prepped. It's finally past the point where we're going to have any frost, or it should be. We should be totally safe from frost now. Let's see what my weather looks like. Hamilton weather. Today, 11 degrees Celsius and rainy. Tomorrow, 18 degrees Celsius. Wednesday, 21 degrees Celsius. So we are now well above freezing at night. Next Sunday, we're going to go down to 6 degrees at night, but I don't even believe that, really. My frost date got moved from June 8th to May 15th, so I'm very excited. Oh, that is exciting. Town Equine, where are you located roughly for like, what's your growing zone? My estimated last frost date usually is the middle of May, May 15th. This year it went to May 3rd. So I actually already planted everything out last week. Almost, except for some of my tiny plants, which are not ready. But most of my plants are like totally fine. And next week, like May 13th and on, we're above 10 at night. Like summer is on. Winter is over. I'm so happy when the frost date gets moved. Even though I understand, like, we want winter to happen because winter is part of seasons and man-made climate change is not good. However, I can't say that it's not nice to have my frost date go a little earlier because then I can plant more stuff for longer. I have a longer growing season. Oh, also, I bought bulbs. I bought gladiolus bulbs. Gladiolus. I have bulbs now, gladiolus bulbs moving through the soil, hopefully to make beautiful stalks. I bought 5 bulbs for $2 at the dollar store. I don't need them, but I read the back and it said after the danger of frost, plant them. And I was like, I'm still in that spot of the danger of frost is gone, but it's still early. So I was like, I'll just get them because I'll just put them in, and they're these big pink spikes of flowers, and I think they'll look so good with our Chantilly snapdragons and with some of the other like columnular things. I think it'll look really nice. I'm zone 3B in Saskatchewan. I'm going to start putting my tomatoes into my sunroom to harden them up a bit. But once the raised beds are done, I will 100% be planting all my root veggies and kale. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't even plant kale this year. I just scattered seeds for it. I just decided, I was like, the kale, the amount of use that I got out of the kale at our place last year was so minuscule. It's just not worth the growing space indoors because it comes up fast enough. So I just scattered seeds outside. I'm in zone 7B. 7B, I think, is a good guesstimation. My parents are nearly in zone 8 just because they have a microclimate. So they've already planted out, like my mom's fig trees are all planted outside now. I buy a big bag of kale every 2 weeks from the grocery store, so I'm really excited to try and grow some. I'm sorry, I have like fur from winding up the ball of yarn. It's getting in my face. Yeah, that's definitely useful then. One tip I will say, wait to harvest the first leaves. Like, you get so excited when you're growing kale that you start harvesting it when it's a small plant, but if you give it 2 more weeks before you start picking, like the moment that you see it and you're like, I want to pick a leaf off of it, if you give it 2 weeks from the moment you go, I want to pick a leaf off of it, you'll get a way more robust plant that will give you way more kale, like over the rest of the season. That being said, if you want to be eating baby kale, then don't do that. And if you like baby kale, what I would recommend is dig a little trench in your soil and then just scatter the seeds in the trench, and you'll end up with like 1,000 kale babies, and you can just sort of harvest them as little greens. Kale is so nice for growing. It is so easy to grow. My favorite right now is the lacinato kale, so I planted a whole lot of those ones as seeds. Lacinato kale is the blue dino kale. Good to know. I prefer more mature kale, so I'll definitely keep that in mind. Well, more mature kale is just like economically better, because when your kale is more mature, you only need to harvest 2 leaves to eat for dinner, as opposed to when you're using baby kale, you need to use up like a whole plant or like a bunch of plants. Kale is so nice. I also like the purple kale because it's pretty, the dark purple one. So I think I will grow the dark purple one again. I already threw seeds, so I know I will be growing it. But I also, the lacinato kale, the dino kale, is the one I really like. It looks really good in a flower garden. Red Russian is probably my favorite for ease of growth. The Red Russian kale, I think, is the one that I found the most easy to grow. It just wants to grow. It really wants to, without any help from you. But this year, I'm not putting as much energy into the greenery that is food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because last year I didn't get a ton of joy, like out of the parsley. I didn't find it like useful for me because my mom and dad have a farm. So like parsley, thyme, other green stuff like that takes up space. My mom and dad have so much of it that it just ends up being something I harvest at their house, meaning it's not really worth it to have it at mine unless it's beautiful. Like I grow sage because it's beautiful. I grow thyme because it's a perennial, so it's fine. But like parsley, I want it to look the way it looks at my mom and dad's house, but it never does. Same with dill. I try every year to grow so much dill, and every year I just have a disappointing harvest of dill. It doesn't really matter what I do. Doesn't matter if I give it its own pot or if I plant it with other things. Doesn't matter if I fertilize it or not, if I direct sow it or not, doesn't matter. It always is going to not be great. I try, and it just doesn't happen. I just checked my packet, Equine says, and I have dwarf green curled kale. Okay, curly kale is good too. It's like Red Russian-ish. Can you get off that chair? Thank you. I like her. You're so good. You're so cute. Are you cute? My parrot is feeling chatty. I don't want to dancey dance, but you can say you're so good. You're a good bird. You're so cute. Hi, baby. Can I have a kiss? Mwah. Thank you, baby. Mwah. Thank you, baby. Mwah. Thank you, baby. Come over here if you want a kiss. Nope, you come over here if you want a kiss. She's like, I don't know what you want from me, woman. Happy birthday week! Thank you, Melanie. Happy birthday week. Hello. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I am becoming a full-grown adult. God bless you. Thank you, Marina. Happy birthday, Laura. Tomorrow is the big day, big birthday day. Thank you so much. You're very sweet. Thank you. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button as you come in so that the YouTube algorithm knows what's up. Knows it's a good place to hang out. But thank you for your birthday wishes. You're very nice. I'm trying to knit this blanket, and we unrolled the ball again. The ball of yarn again so that I could determine how much longer I have, and assuming everything is, the math has been mathing correctly, I should end up with a 20-inch by 24-inch blanket, which is small, and we're just going to be okay with it, okay? It's just going to be something that we're fine with. We're not going to worry about it. Beelzebub, stop planning crimes. My little parrot is sitting somewhere she's not supposed to, looking at me like she's not doing something crime related. It's better than birthday week. It's your birthday eve! It's birthday eve! Yes! I get to go to one more sleep, and then I get to wake up on birthday morning. And I'll go down to the birthday tree and I'll see if birthday Santa left me any birthday presents. Did you see my birthday present, by the way? I did actually get a birthday present this year, and it is pretty amazing. This year, I do get a birthday. Anyway, I got one. It'll be one of those easy to grab and go blankets. Yeah, Michelle, exactly. It's going to be like for in the stroller or something, you know, you'll just shove it in the stroller on top of baby, or like in the car, put baby in the car seat, and then you can just tuck this around their legs, right? It's going to be actually a great blanket. Maybe it'll be Elizabeth's blankie. Oh, and she'll keep it forever. And then she'll have this blankie. and it'll fall apart, and she'll keep it because she'll have a weird attachment, like those blankets I see on TikTok where people show like the piece that's left of their blanket, and I'm like, ew. You could always crochet a cute shell border to add a bit of size. True. Oh, Melanie, you're ready to see the present. 1 second. Let me just hold on a sec. Chill. Let me finish my row. You in some kind of rush? First, let me show you the blanket, and then I'll show you the present. Okay. All right, so here is the blanket right now. Here's how she looks. Look how cute she is. Don't you just want to snuggle? Look how cute it is. I knitted it. Okay, ready for the super cool present? Oops. Gosh. Ta-da! Look at it. It's a cross-legged. Ooh, look how nice and look. Ooh, so cozy. Ooh, so nice. Ooh, no bird poop on it. It turns all the way around. It's got wheels. How cool is that? Hello. So now I have a chair for crossing my legs on. I'm actually not even crossing my legs. I've got them like folded, pretzeled on each other. Anyway, new chair. New chair, who this? And it's especially made for people who sit with crossed legs. And I am one of those people, so I'm very excited about it. And now back to the blanket. Come over here, you. What do you think you're doing over there? Here we go. Ow. And there. Back to knitting this godforsaken blanket. Woohoo! Chair! Yes, agreed. It is very woohoo. I am quite pleased. I was very happy about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What a good neurodivergent chair. Yes, we'll see how long it stays creamy white and absent bird poo. We'll see how long that can maintain itself. I will do my best to keep the bird poo off of it, but you know. We do have 2 parrots, and with my best efforts, I still anticipate this getting just destroyed. Also chewed up by parrots. Also scratched by cats. I assume it will be damaged, but not yet. It is new. It is still new. I should get one of those plastic covers. Cover the whole thing like it's a barbecue in the winter. Just to protect it from these little demons. But the chair's so pretty, I don't want to cover it. It is a good neurodivergent chair, though. No sides, no handles, so your legs can cross without it being an issue. You know? So I planted all the snapdragons out on the weekend, which I'm very excited to see that they all do well. And Alex, out of nowhere, said, "What are those flowers that are like a long spike covered in flowers? Those ones, I really like those." And I was like, "You mean snapdragons?" And he was like, "Is that what they're called?" "Yeah, the ones with the flowers that look, yeah, they look like a dragon. Yeah, the snapdragons. I really like those ones." And I was like, "Alex, I only planted 24 of them." And he was like, "I think 24 will be good enough." And I was like, "Should I be starting more snapdragon seeds?" He likes snapdragons. What do you mean you like them? Now you say this. So hopefully the 24 Chantilly snapdragons will all survive. Fingers crossed on that. They are now all planted outdoors, so can't do much about it. They are on their own now. And now the only things that are not on their own are some scabiosa, that's still inside, some coleus, and I seeded some Jolly Jester marigolds. So we'll see if those come up. I'm hopeful they will because they're my favorite marigold. and I would like to plant it all over the place. My marigolds are doing well outside, all the other ones I should say, but indoors I just have seeds started for the Jolly Jester marigolds. I didn't realize I had seeds, but I had a seed head that I had pressed in a book, and because I pressed it, it had dried out, and even though I pressed it like when the flower was still blooming, the seeds still developed while being pressed. So I'm hoping that they're all viable, but even if just a couple of them are, I will be happy. I will be pleased to see. My ginger cat got my seedlings last night. Now all I have now are a couple Roma tomatoes. That's quite disrespectful for a ginger cat to do. I'm very sorry that that happened to you. I would have cried. I for sure would have cried. Not probably even. I would have cried. That would make me cry. I also would have a really hard time forgiving the cat that didn't even do it on purpose. They're just assholes because cats are just like that. But gosh, that sucks. I have I didn't start any nasturtiums inside this year. I realized all of my nasturtiums I started outdoors. Last year I started indoors nasturtiums, and the year before I did as well. This year was the first year that I only started them outdoors, and it didn't seem to cause any issue. They seemed perfectly happy. I also started half my sweet peas inside and half of them outside, and the outside ones that I started are only just coming up, and the ones that I started inside are already like a foot tall. They are now planted outside, but I started the seed inside. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to start my sweet peas inside forever, because starting them inside led to good early growth. So I think I'll do that next year as well. But I think for now I'm fully set on only putting nasturtiums directly in the ground. I also had really good luck with my Clarkia mountain garland by direct seeding it. So I don't know if I'll even bother doing seeds for my Clarkia mountain garland indoors, because like they do look healthier than the ones that are started outside, but they're just, the ones starting outside are fine. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, one more. There we go. And there we go. Beauty. And there's what we've got right now. We're up until we've just finished the blue, or just about finished the blue. And where was I with the colors? I should probably keep track of where we are so that I can do the border, because I know the border requires a whole color. So we did light blue, and now we're just finishing this dark blue. And then we'll be doing orange next. That's not the real colors. What was I gonna do? I wanted to look at something or show you something. Plant related, maybe? I feel like the ADD is washing over me. Oh! We have 20 minutes left. I don't really want to knit anymore. I feel like I've knitted enough. So let's look at my seed catalog again, and maybe we can organize it just a little to put things in spots. That would be good. I have to pee again. Why? Okay, one sec. There. My seed catalog. Okay, so Cosmos, pretty certain we are going to be just fine now for Cosmos, that we do not need to seed anymore, right? We don't need to seed any more Cosmos, right? Scabiosa Dark Night and grandmother's pincushion Scabiosa and Gomphrena. I think I might be too late for those to start them now, but I think I'm also okay. Big Yellow Zinnia from 2021. I think I might just need to get rid of those seeds, so maybe I'll plant them in my front garden because 2021 is a while ago. Big Pink Zinnia from 2023. Probably should also get rid of those. Glorious Red. We've got tons of Glorious Red. Those are done. Like, I don't need to plant anymore. Cactus Hybrid Zinnia. I've planted more seeds for that. Container Herbs White Ice Lavender. I've got marigolds. I've got Pink Love in a Mist. I had no luck with. Like, zero luck. Do I have time to try planting Pink Love in a Mist still? Pink Love in a Mist. Let's see what that looks like. Is it a perennial or annual? It's an annual. Love in a Mist. Wisconsin Horticulture. I need information about it. Love in a Mist. Nigella seeds. Love in a Mist. Let's see what the Incredible Seed Company has to say about Love in a Mist. A magical flower. 12 to 24 inches tall with feathery foliage and a mix of purple, blue, or pink white flowers. Well, this one's just pink. Both fresh and dried. Okay, let's see. Sow seeds on the soil surface and cover lightly with soil as seeds need light to germinate. They should germinate in 14 to 21 days. Direct seed outdoors. Okay, well, I did not do that, so I will do that now. Scabiosa, I think we're fine for. Feverfew, I think we're fine for. I think we determined I used all the coleus. Yep, we did. Feverfew, Alyssum, Scabiosa, black bachelor's buttons. I think we're okay. I think bachelor's buttons in general we're gonna be okay. Oh my god, I have to pee so bad. Am I gonna make it 15 minutes? I don't think I'm gonna make it 15 minutes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You guys just sit here and talk amongst yourselves. I'll turn the music up for you. Returned. Welcome. Okay, so and I planted this whole thing also. California poppy mission bells all in my backyard. That's very exciting. Okay, red perilla, shiso. Start indoors. Well, I didn't do that. I started it outdoors. Royal carpet alyssum. Firecracker vine, we have success. Tiny marigold, that one's fine too. Pastel yarrow, we don't need yarrow. I don't think we need cleome. I don't think we need any of the amaranths. I think we're okay for marigolds. I don't think we need any marigolds. Blue salvia, my mom is growing, so I'm hoping that some of hers I can take because none of mine seemed to come up. Cosmos, I should probably get rid of those seeds. And by that I mean use them up. Clarkia. Oh, those are such good candies. I don't know how I'm gonna organize this stuff this year. Like, should I just get rid of seeds? I just went deaf. I can't hear in my right ear. Hello? Okay, hollyhock I want to start in the fall. I wish I could grow bush beans, but I just don't care. I planted 1,000,000 beans. I don't think any of them are going to turn into anything. Because I didn't take care of them at all. Do I want Swiss chard? My mom grows so much Swiss chard, you guys. Bok choy, angelonia. I don't know. I had no luck with my purple pink dandelion. More Clarkia. And more Clarkia. How much Clarkia do I have? I planted every Johnny Jump Up seed and I got 0 coming up. I don't know what the Icelandic poppies, what do they look like when they come up? These guys? I planted an entire packet of seeds and I don't know if they will come up. Are you a perennial? Germination 85%. That seems a lot. Are you a perennial poppy? Oh, they are a perennial poppy. Well, we'll see if they come up. Let's see what colors they can be. Icelandic poppy. And what company is this? I ripped off the label, obviously. West Coast Seeds. Because we can look at their Iceland poppy flower. You have one option, one flower. That's not good enough. Let's see what we've got. Oh my god, they're so pretty. You want to see what they look like? Good, because I'm going to show them to you. Like that. Is one poppy one color, or is one poppy making multiple colors? Perennial though, that's exciting. It's this that I'm using. I just wish they would show me more of them blooming. Like I want to see, oh right, I want to see seedlings. Seedling, to see what if I'm growing, if I have them. Okay, let's see. Show me when they break through. Oh, heck yeah. I have 1 billion of these coming up. Can I show you? Let me show you, hold on. I have them in the plants Discord. Oh, somebody posted something. What did you post? Show me. Interesting. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Is this a self-watering seedling tray? Oh, a tiered planter for inside. Cool. Okay, let me show you. Like this. So you're like, yeah, there's lots going on in there, right? But, okay, in this shot, these little scraggly ones, those are poppies. But hold on. Look at these. Melanie, if you didn't see these yet, look. Look at these baby birds. Aren't they cute? They're robins. Alistair's mind was blown. Okay, let's see if I can find Icelandics. Okay, here, these are all Icelandic poppies. These guys in the corner right here. See, look at those seedlings and look at those seedlings. See if I can... See, look at these seedlings. Do you see how little they are? Icelandic poppy seedlings? Help. Okay, so those are those, and that's what these clumps are. I don't know how to thin them out yet, but I'm happy because if they are perennials, that means I'm gonna have them in the future. That's not what I'm trying to do. No, stop. Okay, let's see where else I have Icelandic poppies coming up, huh? These are all close-ups of my wild violets. Cleome, other stuff. Oh, there's a patch. Do you see right here? Those are all Icelandic poppies. Oh, I'm so pleased to know that. Here's another patch. Might be the same patch. Look at all those Icelandic poppies. I don't know how much room they need, but I'm gonna be growing Icelandic poppies. That's what's happening now. That is just who I am. Okay, I don't see any in this pot. These are just regular poppies, and by regular I mean these ones are California poppies. Oh, I'm excited to know that those are all poppies. Look at how many are in this picture. Look, over here, look. Do you see all on this side? Those are all Icelandic poppies up in the front. Oh, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. And are there any in this picture? I'm sure there are, because I threw them all in the same areas. Oh, that's great. Just stupendous. Okay, and then they start to grow more. That's good. We love that. Iceland poppy. I want more pictures of seedlings, you know? Iceland poppy seedlings, very delicate. Yes, 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 but show me them more. How to harvest poppy seeds. That's not what I'm asking. Here we go. Have my poppy seeds sprouted? Yes, those are them. Oh, you can't see because thunder's in the way. Well, just believe that I'm looking at pictures of Iceland poppy seedlings. Poppy seedling stages. Poppy seed germination. Look how cute they are. It's gonna be so good. 5 to 10 inches tall. Oh yay, I'm gonna have Iceland seedlings, Iceland poppies. That's so great. That's gonna be awesome. I hope they're not ugly. I hope they're gorgeous. I hope my seedlings turn out to be gorgeous, gorgeous poppies. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that would be great. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Alex and I have started watching Schitt's Creek again. Not started. We have rewatched episodes of Schitt's Creek again, and it's a very funny show. If you don't watch it, check it out. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Happy birthday. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, it's 11:55, which is basically 12, so I'm gonna go now. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good time. Thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel. Check out the video that I put out last week, which is blowing up. We've already got 1,400 views on that video, so check it out if you're new here. It's for the long strap crossbody satchel bag with a pocket and a flap and a button and a full lining, and I show all the steps for all of that. So if you haven't checked it out, please do, because it's doing really well and I would love if you could take a second and do it. Also, click the thumbs up, click the thumbs up button, so that the YouTube algorithm decides to be nice to us. And also, I love you guys. Happy birthday, Candace. Happy birthday, me, as of tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday, so I will be back on Wednesday to chat about birthday stuff, and I'll decorate so that it feels birthday-y in here. But I will see you guys on Wednesday. So have a good rest of your Monday. I hope you enjoy tomorrow. I'll probably upload some photos for my Discord community on Discord, obviously, for you to see what we get up to tomorrow. But thank you for your birthday wishes. I think you're all very lovely. I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.